Hello everyone and welcome back to your piano lesson. If you are here for the first time, I am Gianluca Fronda, pianist, composer, piano and composition teacher. If you want to discover interesting facts about me, you can watch the introduction video of the channel. I'm leaving the link below in the description, where you will find also the link for my artistic channel in case you are interested in original music and covers. Going back to the Piano Lessons to Go channel, don't forget to subscribe and to share also with your friends if there is anybody that is interested in piano music. Let me know also about yourself when you started studying, your experience. Now time to go to our lesson. Today is time for another very important chapter of the John Thompson's Easiest Piano Course Part 3. We are talking about page 42 and I have to explain and play for you By Moonlight. What is very interesting of this piece is that is the very first one using 3 flats. We are in the key signature, even though it's not written, of E flat major. The scale that you will have to learn, going to the back of the book, is exactly the one featuring 3 flats. E flat major, B flat, that is the first that we use when we get one flat in the key signature region that is in between the clefs and the time signature. Then B flat and E flat added on top of the B flat when we have 2 flats. We discovered the 2 flats when playing the B flat major scale and when playing the etude in B flat. The etude in B flat on page 36. Today we are finally adding one extra flat, that is the A flat. That has to be added on top of the B flat and the E flat, B flat and E flat, because you always add. And which one is, as I mentioned when explaining the last week, one of the last weeks, the A major scale and the 3 sharps. So the flats as well, they are each of them 1/5 distant from each other. What does it mean? Let's mind the names. B and E, okay? B, A, G, F, E, according to the alphabet. We use only A, B, C, D, F, G. If this is B, before the B on the alphabet we have A, then we restart again from the last one, straight before the A on the, as a note we have the G, then F and E. Here we are, 5 or 5th as we say. But also in between the E and the A flat, it is one that has been added now in the E flat major scale. We have to simply understand which one is the distance and check if it's the 5th, as Gianluca says. E, D, C, B, A. And this number, this magic number 5, is the one that you need to master what we call the circle of fifths, where are all the scales. But this is something that not only has been explained in my theory lessons that I publish on Saturday, but it's something that you will understand in the near future. Now we have to obviously check one second the E flat major scale. Play it, I suggest you to play every single day, as Thompson was telling you in the past when explaining the A major. You start from the 2nd finger. That is a temporary finger you will understand in the future. The official finger you will notice that is the 3rd, the one that you will have at the end. Look, so you do 2 at the beginning anyways, respecting the fingering given by Mr. Thompson. You do 2, then 1, 2, 3 for the A flat, 4 for the B flat. You've used the block of 4. You pass the thumb, you do 1, 2, 3, then you repeat the 3 on the E flat, D, C. Completed the package, you cross over using the 4th, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then 2. That is instead of 3, you will discover when you will play the E flat major at least 2 octaves. Obviously we have to add also the chords, and now let's play the final version according to what Thompson is asking you to do. Back to the keyboard. also mention that you probably think that you have to use these fingers that Thompson wrote here. He is using constantly 135, 135. Just once decided to use 125 for the right, but for the left constantly 135, 125, 135. So I am suggesting you some different fingering. You might even use this one. 135, 135, 135, 125, 135. Sometimes I suggest to use the fourth because on the black keys probably is definitely easier for everybody. But anyways, either the first version that I played or the second one with the new fingering. I mean the fingering that at the end should be the original one, the official one suggested by Thompson. They are both valid. The left hand, according to what has been written here, and at the end is the official fingering used, will start from the third. You have completed a package of 3, you do 4, 3, 2, 1, so you cross over the fourth over the thumb, then you end using the second, that is a temporary, just to simplify. In general you get the third if you have to restart, but you will discover in the future. Then back to the pattern of 4, block of 4, 1, 2, 3, you see you pass the thumb under the fourth and you end. Let's try now to play the whole one, including the chords. Also here I'm using 1, 2, 4 instead of 1, 2, 5 as he suggested at the very beginning. You can definitely choose the best for you. I would suggest to use anyways the fourth. I prefer to start with the 1, 3, 5, but you could even do 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4 again. It's much more stable and powerful. 1, 2, 4 again, 1, 3, 5 here, definitely makes sense, and 1, 2, 4. What is best for you? Following what I did when explaining a B-flat major scale, we could definitely go back 1 second to page 20, where you were supposed, anyways, to write down for the first time the E-flat major scale, here, and try to understand if you did it correctly. You see, so we have the 3 flats that we have mentioned, but the reason, remember, that is always here, is in the principle of the major scale, in the law of the major scale, in the rules that you have to respect when writing down the notes of the major scale. If you start from E flat, it's obvious that you go to the F. In between E flat and F, there is indeed one tone, because we have to respect the whole tone. We have the E, the natural E, in between E flat and F, and that's why we have the natural F. Then we have to respect whole tone in between second and third, and indeed the third note is the G. Look at the keyboard. Let's check the keyboard. Is a tone. So E flat, F and G, it's alright. Then in between 3 and 4 we have the semitone. And that's why we go to the A flat. A flat, look at the keyboard. After the G you don't go to the A, you go to the A flat. Then, since this is the 4th note, in between 4 and 5, according to the principle of the major scale, in between the 4th and the 5th, we need the whole tone. If the 4th note is the A flat, the 5th must be the B flat, because this is a semitone, this one would be the full tone. And that's why you go to the B flat, 5th note. Then, in between 5th and 6th, we have the whole tone. And it is obvious that from the B flat, to respect the whole tone, I must go to the C. I'm not going to this white key. So, 6th note, then we respect the whole tone in between 6 and 7, and indeed, whole tone is this, and then we end respecting the semitone in between 7 and 8, and we go to the E flat. That's all. So you simply now double check what you wrote. And I think that now we have all the rights to start playing this by Moonlight. It's very nice, but please you have to really remember that you have 3 black keys, 3 flats, B flat, E flat and A flat. All the B's, all the E's, all the A's, they have to be played flat. Luckily it's very slow, it's an andante, I mean it's not very slow, but it's slow, yeah? Playing it slowly for you. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, rest, rest. I had to slow down because there is a ritardando. So the extra complication in this piece obviously is that you have some dynamic, some crescendo, some diminuendo, and this ritardando. Let me play now for you slightly faster, trying to imitate a potential andante. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's very, very nice. Here is simply explaining the hand position. I know that is very atypical, completely new. He's asking you to have the thumb on the E flat. And this is the position of the left hand. Having the little on the E flat and the thumb on the B flat. Anyways, if you have any question, it might be that you have some question now, feel free to comment as usual. I have to say thank you very much to everybody that is subscribing to my channel. Study the E flat major scale every day as much as you can, until you don't interiorize the notes and the fingers. Anyways, if it's the first time that you're landing on my channel thanks to this video, don't forget to subscribe, and see you in the next one. That will be the last of this John Thompson's Easiest Piano Course Part 3 that I really enjoyed. Thank you, all the best.